Hey guys, Matt Richard here. Time for another installment of Alternative Shred. Just going to do some fun shred type licks real quick. Not going to get real involved with this stuff, but I think it's just, for you guys that are players and maybe just want some new ideas to kind of mess around with, this is what this stuff is for. So let's get right into it. You probably picked up, just from the tonality, this is a mixolydian or dominant licks. You play this over a 7 chord. This in particular is A7 or A mixolydian. So I've got in the notation for you guys that need a quick refresher. A mixolydian, this is the tonality we're using. Alright. And as far as the shape, now we're not going to, sometimes I call it a scale. It's not a scale in the strictest sense. It's only 6 notes, okay? You got to have 7 notes to have a full scale, generally speaking. There's some exotic scales that leave out a 7th tone, but let's talk about general diatonic scales. There's 7 notes. This is only 6, but this is the shape we're going to use, okay? We're going to start up here on the 10th fret. I'm going to play a chromatic, 10, 11, 12. And we're playing 10, 12, 16. That interval, that wide 12 to 16, that major third, that's what helps give it that really mixolydian sound, that dominant sound. Okay, that's the first part of the scale, the pattern. 10, 11, 12, 10, 12, 16. Then we're just going to repeat it up in 3 octaves. Of course, I've added a 24th fret tap just for fun. Okay. The neat thing about this lick, aside from the fact that it's got that crazy wide stretch in it, is that it actually, the root is the 5th of where you start. So you notice we're starting on a D. It's actually A mixolydian, right? That's the A, that's the 5th. We're starting on a D. That also happens to be the relative major. If you were following along with the mode series, you know how to get the relative major out of those. That is the relative major. We're starting on the major diatonic of mixolydian. That's how you get mixolydian over an A7 chord, is you play D major. Okay? We're starting on a D. So one more time, here's our shape. Alright, that's fun. And what I'm doing here for the lick is I'm just rolling. I'm starting on the 10. Okay, up to the 24th fret. Now, you'll notice, you can do this a couple of ways. I, most of the time, will just legato this whole thing and only pick the first. You can also, if you want to do like a little pick-pull type technique, which I also talk about, I think, in one of the Facebook Lives, where you're sort of doing, if we were to bring it down like just a diatonic major, instead of going, you're gonna get that whipping thing going on with the wrist where we're picking 3 and pulling 3, picking 3 and pulling 3. Okay, so you can do either one. Most of the time I default to the legato. I just prefer that, it's a little smoother sounding. This particular lick is ascending only. I stopped at the 24th fret. You can certainly go back the other way with it, play around with the shape. The idea with these things is to give you guys just sort of a springboard. I keep using that word, but I don't want to get too involved with all these crazy patterns and licks, because then you're just learning something for the sake of learning it. Take this pattern, get it under your fingers, and then try to make your own sequences out of it. It doesn't have to be that order, it doesn't have to be all legato. You could alternate pick it if you're completely insane. So, yeah, play around with the shape. Have some fun with it. You certainly can do it in other keys. So, again, enjoy it. It's fun. Hit me up with any questions or anything. I love hearing from you guys. If you have any suggestions for stuff you want me to cover, I'd love to hear it. I'm all ears for that. I have a treasure trove of this kind of stuff that I'm blowing the dust off sort of lesson by lesson, and I will keep throwing these at you guys as long as you want to check them out. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you haven't already, because you'll get the regular updates as when the videos go up. And of course, the blog has the tab notation for everything we just did. And I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you next time. Peace.